Rivers is overrated. He's overrated. He was lucky that first year he got Garnett and Ray Allen and Paul Pierce. He was lucky as hell. He was lucky when Rondo was making threes against us in Game 7 in 2012. I'll never forget that. He is a lucky Brett Brown. I know, Doc Rivers is the new head coach. And they caught me off guard, I'm not gonna lie. At first I was annoyed that happened, but with anything, you have to make with what you got. Not that Doc Rivers is a bad head coach, but that playoff run that he had with the Clippers, and even in the Lob City days, it left a bad taste in my mouth. I had a chance to watch Doc's press conference with the Sixers, and it was very encouraging. So that's a start. Now, instead of just making a quick video this past Thursday and complain that Doc is the new head coach for the Sixers and that the front office is still the way that it is,
do it! I
came up with some helpful tips that could help Doc Rivers succeed with the Sixers and to hopefully have a better season next year than the awful past season. This awful past season. So here are my tips on how Doc can really help the Sixers. Number 1, keep Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons together. Sports media are really annoying these days, and every time I watch ESPN, and even when I play 2K, people are always talking about trading Ben or Joel. It's so stupid to me. It's like they didn't watch the playoffs when the Sixers didn't have Ben Simmons, and Embiid had to do everything himself, which resulted in getting swept by the Celtics, in case y'all forgot. It's weird, like any young duo that's together, they always try to break up, like McGrady and Vince Carter, Westbrook and Durant, and even Shaq and Kobe. But today, Doc mentions Embiid and Simmons, acknowledging that the two of them together has won 65% of their games, so it obviously worked. I was just screaming, "Thank you, Doc! Tell them dummies that they can work together!" So for y'all salivating that Ben and Embiid are getting traded, sorry, not gonna happen. Number 2, get a point guard. As fun as it was seeing Ben Simmons play the point guard position, in my opinion, it was holding him back to what his true potential can be. Obviously, he needs the ball in his hands because he can play make, but what can really unlock his potential is another guard that can work in a half-court setting. I remember watching this past All-Star game, and what caught my eye was how Ben Simmons and Chris Paul were working together. Of course, it's just an All-Star game, but imagine someone like CP3 facilitating the offense while Ben moves off the ball. Or it can be Drew or any guard that can work with Ben. Also, Doc's best teams are with point guards that can run a top 10 offense. Doc had Rondo and CP3, who we can consider are one of the smartest point guards in the game. So in order to help Doc, the priority is to get a point guard. Number 3, shooting! I can't fathom how ugly the offense looked this season. I have never seen so many missing shots in my life. The stat says that the Sixers are 9th in 3-point percentage. I'm not even lying. Look at the NBA site and it will say Sixers are 9th in 3-point percentage. It's like shooting your shot with someone that had a nice profile picture, then meeting up with them and they are ugly. That's the Sixers 3-point percentage. Now, Brand and Doc need to find all the elite shooters they can get during free agency, drafting, trades, or whatever. Embiid and Simmons need spacing on the floor, and it will maximize the team having elite 3-point shooting. 3-point shooters, I mean. The fourth and final thing is, of course, holding everyone accountable. Now, I haven't been in the locker room, and as much as I enjoy watching the Sixers play, I don't know them. What I can say is there was some disconnect between the players, the coaching, and even the front office, who should still be punished. As much as I appreciate Brett Brown, the players didn't listen to him. One example is Ben was coming around and shooting the 3 earlier in the season. Brett comes out after the post game and says, You can tell his agent and family that I expect him to shoot a 3. Then Ben never shoots a 3 the rest of the year. Stuff like that was why Brett was fired, and I'm hoping he's at peace. Doc can use his 20 years of experience and hopefully making Joe and Ben get that they have to sacrifice in order to be successful. Doc has worked with a lot of Hall of Famers and All-Stars, so hopefully Ben and Joel respects that. The last thing is Doc said he's gonna bring his own coaching staff, so I'm hoping he brings in Gentry and maybe more chicks in his staff. But anyways, as the days goes by, I'm accepting more that Doc is the head coach, and hopefully he can help us get to where we need to be. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.